Incandescent light bulb ban starts tomorrow, August 1st, and gas stove ban will be coming next, Chris Manahan reports. Biden's Department of Energy plans to met out the maximum civil penalty against manufacturers that knowingly distribute illicit light bulbs which violate their new efficiency standards. From Politico, it says, while everyone was yelling about gas stoves, the incandescent light bulb went away. It's lights out for the incandescent bulbs that people have known, changed and singed their hands on for 140 years. The modern descendant of Thomas Edison's most famous legacy is set to formally meet its demise in the U.S. at the end of this month. Despite years of efforts by Republicans to extend its lifespan, as of August 1st, the Energy Department will fully enforce new efficiency regulations that the old light bulbs cannot meet, effectively prohibiting their retail sale. The endgame for old light bulbs came quietly. By early this year, lawmakers had mostly moved on to squabbling over gas stoves and other newer targets of the Energy Department's efficiency efforts. Over a decade ago, the light bulb issue shone bright for the Tea Party conservatives and GOP presidential hopefuls who accused Democrats of trying to limit consumers' choices. CFL bulbs, the alternative at the time, literally induced migraine headaches in otherwise healthy people. When they broke, a hazmat team was needed to clean up the mercury they released. Can you imagine? Republican lawmakers even succeeded in passing legislation to block the Obama administration from carrying out new efficiency standards, sometimes to the irritation of large light bulb manufacturers that had spent big bucks preparing for them. And the fight zigged, then zagged. The Obama administration took action in the waning days to finalize the bulb efficiency requirements, only for former President Donald Trump, who once proclaimed energy-efficient bulbs made him look orange, to halt the move. But the Department of Energy pushed the rules to the finish line last year after President Joe Biden came into office with a climate agenda that includes a focus on energy efficiency measures. Trump blocked the ban and was one of the highlights of his presidency. DOE completed the action last April, but the full enforcement of the rule is set to begin tomorrow, August 1st. The transition away from the inefficient bulbs has been underway for more than a year, as the department provided flexibility for manufacturers and retailers to comply with the new standard. That fight may be settled, but the larger fight over energy efficiency standards is still booming. The Republican lawmakers in recent months have continually derided the Biden administration's efficiency actions on everything from more efficient stoves to laundry machines and dishwashers. For example, the Energy Department is proposing new efficiency standards covering gas stoves as well as electric stoves and ovens. Advocates say the rule would save consumers money on natural gas and lessen a source of greenhouse gas pollution, but critics point to the Department of Energy estimates that only about half of gas stoves now in the market could meet the proposed standards, something they contend amount to a de facto ban. The DOE said it intends to seek the maximum civil penalty against light bulb manufacturers that knowingly distribute products that violate the standards. The department has previously issued civil penalties worth tens of thousands of dollars for companies violating its energy conservation standards. Over half the country still appears to be using mostly incandescents. 47% of U.S. households reported using LED bulbs for most indoor lighting in 2020, according to the Energy Information Administration, up from only 4% in 2015. It's still not clear what incandescents will survive this ban. There's some exceptions for certain specialty bulbs, but I can't find a definitive list anywhere. Incandescents are still the best bulbs there are, as the light they produce is 100 on the color rendering index, meaning it's identical to sunlight, whereas the best LEDs are only around 90. Nonetheless, as is now the norm, the plebs must be made to suffer to advance the liberal world order. This is from Truth Comes to Light on Out of Minds 2. written by Chris Menahan. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.